Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. There we go. Big follow. Miss Sean Higgs on X. Ready for a little Football Friday edition of the show here. Welcome on in. Hope everybody's all right here. The 22nd of August. 24 hours away from college footies week 0. Next week, we get a full slate of college footies. We'll talk about these games shortly, but you're here. Again, there's the Twitter handle. Come say hello if you haven't already. It costs you nothing to come give a follow on YouTube at Mr. Sean Higgs on the Twitter, Sean Higgs YouTube channel. I don't like how that's such a big bubble. Such a big bubble. Maybe we go minimal style there. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it looks. King D's in the house. Michael B's here. Tim Roll's in the house. Jets money line today. Well, listen, we've talked about that. Let's get to it. Yesterday we did hit our free pick. Let's get the free picks rolling along here for baseball and NFL, and then we will move to college football Saturday. iHeartRadio podcast form after the fact if you're interested in listening after, whether it's the Midday Money Show or Look at Lines. Plays are up on Twitter again at Mr. Sean Higgs. Come give it a follow. 49.49. We're one away from 49.50. Who's going to be the lucky 50? Who will be lucky 50? Somebody out there? We'll see. 207 wins, 195 losses, plus 1445. Orioles run line plus 175. We're taking the Red Sox. Had the Red Sox yesterday as a premium. You're welcome. I think that's like a 9-1 run, 15-5 or something. Red Sox plus 160. Marlins plus 145. Angels plus 130. A lot of plus monies in here. A lot of plus money. That's how you could be a few games over 500 or a few games under 500 and make a little money because you're not taking faves. I'm not taking faves. College footies, Hawaii on Saturday. NFL 4-3 plus $65. The Jets money line tonight. Rams under 39.5. That game is tomorrow. In case you did not know. Michael B says a 2-0 day in baseball finally gets a win. 6 straight losing days. He pulls it out. But oh my goodness, 0-4 in your PLF. Come on. Get out of the PLF. That's not even the KLF. Remember the KLF, that song back in the day? It was 1990. The KLF. Anyway, Sean Higgs YouTube. Come give it a follow, subscribe, notification bells on. As always. Coyotes coming in. Stanford money line. Here we go. So here comes the Stanford love. You are buying back here with the Cardinal. Why not, right? They started out as a 2.5-point favorite. The line has flipped. They are talked about as a team that you fire your head coach, you bring in the interim. Frank Wright comes in. Andrew Luck's old buddy, right? Change the culture kind of thing. Your quarterbacks from Oregon State, Hawaii, a little bit of a hype. I think they're busting out their new stadium as well, along with Kansas. Well, listen, you went from a -2 to a +2. You want to take 115? All right. Roush, he's the tight end. You like that one? Over 30.5 first half points. Sam Houston and Western Kentucky. I can see that. Sam Houston's going to want to push it with their new coach. They do not have a air raid offense. Western Kentucky, new quarterback for them as well. But the quarterback came with his offensive coordinator. Straight out of Abilene Christian, where this guy's thrown for a bunch of yardage and touchdowns. I think 30 touchdowns last year. So, yeah, you want to go over first half here? I agree. Red Sox money line is just done. Yanks bullpen is toast. Yeah, this is a high line, and it's one where is it too good to be true, taking a plus 160. I'll take a shot with it. We're taking a stab with it. Let's go. Everybody. Royals plus 137 today. versus Casey Mize and the Tigers. Casey Mize finally having his breakout year. More wins this year than his entire career combined. Tim says Hawaii got them at minus 114. Yep. I know Coyotes on the other side there, but I got Miami. I got Hawaii. Higgs is no Sinatra. Yes, I do not sing well, although I enjoy karaoke. You have to think Boston sweeps and Indians money line 30-cent shift overnight. For really, that line moved 30 cents with Evaldi on the hill. It's in my 140 range, but I would probably do a run line for Texas. And honestly, if I was really going to bet this game at all, it would probably be under 7.5. Number one, under. Eric's in the house, Mr. Doggy. 100 gambler game. Rockies. Well, I like the Rockies. I was Mr. Whiskers. Were you there for the morning show? I said I like the Rockies today against the Pirates. Boston, Reds, White Sox, Royals, the Padres. And we'll close with the Padres. I was just talking to Matt Fargo about this game. And I'm like, you see your 115 now it's up to 125 with Snell. It looks easy because Darvish has been terrible. I don't know. That looks a little too good to be true in my eyes. Kazan's haven't budged much. You suspect any more line movement for the games? I don't even think the Kansas State game has now moved a bit. That is still sitting at the 3.5, right? That has not moved, or 3, I should say. No movement on that game. I mean, Western Kentucky has definitely moved. I mean, that line was 7.5. It's 10. So, I put that game out 7.5 a month ago. Kansas has been bouncing between 12 and 14. Hawaii line totally flipped from plus 2.5 to minus 2.5. Cleveland, I like the under in that one. It says Kim's the 20-hour show breaking college football. Future guy's a legend. I think I've seen his thing. I've seen his show. He's got nothing on me. I think the gods every time Darvish was on the mound. He's been terrible this year. But why is that line so low? Why is that line that low? 120? A 120 line? All right. So Iowa State, K-State. Line is at 3.51. So we talk about lines moving. I put these up. I should have put the date in when I did them. The fact that this really has not moved at all, it goes from 3.5 back to 3, back and forth. People are just buying the hook. I maybe lean over because you got 2 established quarterbacks. I didn't bet it. I'll see if anybody I know has a sharp take on it, but I'm not interested. UNLV playing a small school. Line has moved a little bit here. New coach for UNLV, right? You excited? Odom did a great job. I don't do little smaller schools like this. No opinion from me. No, thank you. Fresno, Kansas. This line's moved a little bit. I do like Kansas here, believe it or not. I think Kansas pulls this one away late. Covered a number. Haven't bet this. I'll probably add this not only to the site, and probably the free pick tomorrow will probably get added. Site play, premium bet possible. Sam Houston was 7.5. 9.5 when we did the free pick show. Was it 2 weeks ago? Now it's up to 10. I like Western Kentucky. Stanford line again. 1.5, now it's 2.5. And this is, again, this open at Stanford as a favorite. So we've gone from minus 2.5 to plus 1.5 down to plus 2.5. A lot of money on Hawaii. So here's the original openers. There's a 7.5. There's Boise was at 8. We got some other games here I was putting up. He's a 2-hour show or data. I do 30 minutes. I do 30 minutes because I want to do 30 minutes. He does. You want me to do a 20-hour show? I do. The show used to run an hour plus Coyote. I mean, I'm on my third show today. Why is Hawaii humping from the public? Well, you got a interim coach just takes over in spring. Why not? Hype on Hawaii. Stanford's a 3-win team. Bunch of guys left. We Padres are nothing. Padres are on the same team on the road. Coming out of Colorado, yep. Again, yeah, I understand the 105 is low. But I don't want to take the Dodgers. I mean, if you're doing the Dodgers, you do a run line. Get a bigger payday. I think they're going to win. I lean Kansas. Got to look over that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm with you on Kansas. I took Iowa State money line. Just have to have some action on this game. Just have to have some action. Then you just say you lost like 6 days in a row. You're just betting to have action. All right. See how that works out. Let me know.
Stop it. Get some help.
There you go. Are you heavy on action this week of football or wait to test the waters? No, I have games already bet. I told you who I bet already on these games. I mean, I said back in June, I have Western Kentucky minus 7.5. I got Hawaii minus 105 and 118. I got Boise at minus 8. Central Florida under 56.5. Whiskey under 41.5. Baylor plus 2.5. Georgia Tech minus 3.5. Georgia Tech under 56.5. Bama minus 11.5. Arizona minus 11 for a week next week against Hawaii. Utah minus 3.5. TCU minus 118. Wake Forest under 51.5. Texas under 50.5. Notre Dame under 51.5. Tennessee under 53.5. I got a bunch of games. I mean, then we got NFL. I already have NFL games as well. JK's in the house. Nick's hitting the like button. Good morning, Nick. Good to see you. MLB in the chat. Those interested. Orioles run line. Red Sox, Marlins, Angels, all plus money. There's the Hawaii play. Again, I put it out well over a month ago at minus 118, but when I posted here, it's minus 130. Scott's in the house. Like the over on K-State, Iowa State. I would lean that way, Scott, just based on we got two quarterbacks, established kind of quarterbacks. Maybe defense is a little slow to start. I could get over with you. Corey Jones, first comment ever in the Midday Money Show 5 years ago. Welcome, Corey. Good to see you. We love our Corey Jones. Love Corey Jones. Remember on Monday, and just for the week one games, because then it'll be the Monday game will be included for the football contest. But Monday I will load up and I'll post 5 games if you want to get in the contest to see if you win a jersey, signed jersey. I don't know who I'm going to roll out as a signed jersey yet. Let me see. Where's my little list of jerseys, who I have, who we should roll out. I got a lot of MLB ones and football. Maybe, you know what? Who should we do for football? Do we roll out a Daniel Jones right out of the gate? How about a Hendon Hooker? I don't know. Lendell White, 2-time national champion. That'd be a good one. You know, maybe we'll do the Lendell White one because it's college. This is a college heavyweight. Maybe we'll throw out the Lendell White jersey. Phillies today for Gary. Again, a big number. I'm not going to lay that kind of number. If Phillies, it would be a run line plus 110, or I take a 160 with the dog. 3-team money line college football parlay is now minus 107. Here we go. Rutgers, Boise, San Jose. It was minus 118 like a month ago. I kind of like Ohio in the points versus Rutgers. The Ohio Bobcats of 14.5. 14.5. A little San Jose action. Boise, I'm with you. And Central Michigan. Nobody loves Central Michigan. Rays minus 141. You're buying this? Rays burned me yesterday. Yes. Someone had a belt to butt play that St. Louis beat Tampa Bay. I don't know who that was, but I had to write it down. Somebody said it would be a belt to ass play. Did not happen. Now, today, do I like the Rays here? I'd lay again with the Rays. Hauser's been solid. Hauser's been good. How against what? 14.5 points. I got to jump into my Mac a little bit. I got time for that game. Also, who's the other Mac game I kind of like? Toledo versus Kentucky. I mean, that line dropped. Nick says, today, Natty's over against Phillies, yes. Moneyline Orioles, yes. Padres moneyline, yes. Yankees under. I agree with yes. Rays over. Any thoughts? I like all these. I think the Rays win, so they'll score runs. Fried pitches better at home. Bello's been solid. Yes, under. Padres line looks too good to be true. Yes. Orioles I like. I'm not a big McCullers guy. And then that's over. I like the Nats to score runs today. I think the Nats score 4 or 5, so I win this game over. I like them all, Nick. You're sweeping the board. Which is better dog day? Rockies or the Royals or both? I like both. I almost put the Rockies in here. How about a Rockies-Nats money line parlay? I could round robin a bunch of dogs today. I could. I like a bunch of dogs. I like a bunch of these doggies. Not going to lie. A lot of dogs, I think, bark today. Again, though, it's going to get a little trickier with the dogs because they're not good teams. Traded away guys. Terrible teams anyway. Better like Colorado. Yeah, well, listen. This guy said I liked them. I mean, here's the thing I come into Chapman's Rose. I say I kind of like a game. I don't have it here as a free pick. It's not on the site. I didn't bet it. But do you think the Pirates should be $2 favorites over anybody? I don't. Yeah, I don't think Akron's that good. I'd like this better if this was in Wyoming laying 10 points or whatever laying. But, yeah, I'll agree with this one. We'll pump up the picks one last time here and roll on out. Keep it short and sweet. Orioles run line, plus 175. Red Sox, plus 160. The Marlins, a plus 145. Angels, plus 130. There you go. Doggies up. Jets, money line tonight. So there you go. That's what I like today. Tomorrow we will be back, as always, doing our little thing. So be sure to come check it out. And then we'll go. Let's go Cowboys. Yeah, Wyoming Cowboys, that is. The Wyoming Cowboys. Scott says, what do you think about the plus money Angels struggling clubs? Well, if you just saw my little picks here, I like the Angels today. Angels could hit. Who's pitching? Brown? Not loving Brown. Not loving him. Got the Angels in the chat. That's all you need to know. All you need to know. No else in the comments. Nothing else. All righty. That'll be it. Not doing 2 hours. Where's that guy Coyote? Yeah, no 2 hour show. I don't have 4 people in here talking with me. It's only me and the comment section. I'm going to sub out Rutgers money for Wyoming in a parlay. Rutgers now 670. Oh, my goodness. Get rid of that. It's minus 670. That's a Mr. Numbers lock right there. Stay away. Minus 670. Come on, King D. You know I'll tease you for that one. Plus 124. There you go. There you go. Get minus 670. No, thank you. All righty. That is your little Friday edition of the Midday Money Show. As always, iHeartRadio, if you want to re-listen to the podcast, I should say, you can rewatch it on the Sean Higgs YouTube. And there you go. Happy Friday. Back Saturday, we'll go over college football again for you out there. And there we go. We're out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the like button if you're on the YouTubes. Follow on the X. Bye-bye.